Hello, everyone. It is Amy here from the Projector movement. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the 4-6 projector, which is super exciting because I find it to be such a wonderful energy to have. I myself am a 3-5 emotional projector, but I've got a couple of 4-6 projectors in my life who I just think are truly fascinating. So I love watching them move through their days, and I love watching them in their uniqueness as well. And this just really goes to show that, okay, yeah, you're a 4-6 projector. Does that mean you look exactly like the next 4-6 projector and move the way they do? Not at all. It can literally be polar opposites. So let's touch a little bit on these energies and how you might feel them throughout your day. Now, as projectors, we are not so much here to do. We are here to be. We are here to see. We are here to guide. We are here to guide those that invite us into their world. We are not for everybody. And this works pretty well for projectors because if we were for everyone, how on earth would we keep up? We don't have that motor access, that sacral motor access to be able to just be for everyone. So we are for a specific group of people. And we know who those people are when they invite us into their world. And we get to, I guess, share our projector wisdom with them. And it's so wonderful to have this 4-6 energy combined with being a projector, because that really, I mean, the 4-6 profile to me is what's known as the opportunist role model. But it's all about, your inner circle and your specific group of people. And, that's the 4th line energy. And then you've got the 6th line energy of this wisdom and this role model energy and experimentation. And I just think they work really beautifully together. So in our profile, we've got our conscious side, which in this case is the 4th line energy, and the unconscious side, which in this case is the 6th line energy. And you might find that you feel your 4th line energy more than your 6th line energy. It's because the 6th line energy is in your unconscious. It's there, it is running through you, but you may not be able to see that so much yourself. Someone else may be able to see that in you a bit more than you can see that in yourself as well. But you'll likely feel that 4th line energy a bit more. You'll probably feel that day in, day out. I know for myself, I deeply feel my 3rd line energy every single day with everything that I do, and not so much my 5th line energy, but I don't worry about that. I don't try and fit myself into that energy. I don't push and force anything there. I know it's within me. It comes out when it comes out, and there's nothing I can actually do about it. It's there. And the more I lean into my 3rd line energy, the more the 5th line, I guess, kind of makes sense to me. And it's all about, human design is a lifelong experiment. It's not about taking it in at a mental level, unless you're a 1st line person, of course. This will be so nourishing for you. But it's not at all about taking it in at a mental level and then going, okay, this is who I am. Someone said, this is who I am. This is how I have to be. I have this 4-6 energy. So that means I have to be really social. But then it means that I've got these 3 distinct phases in my life. Oh my gosh, I have to do both. No, projector, no. Be, not do. So just welcome these energies into your life and play around with them and harness them and celebrate yourself for them and feel them and just do what you need to do with them to move through your days. It's your life theme. Your profile is your life theme. It's how we experience the world around us. So let's have a little look at this fourth line energy. We'll touch on this. And the fourth line, to me, is deeply impactful, deeply influential to your inner circle, to your network. You're not so much for strangers. You don't have to worry about how you're going to impact strangers, because that's not where your energy thrives. You thrive around your people, and your people carry your message out for you into the world. They ripple it out because they know you, they love you, and they trust you. And then hopefully that's the same at your end as well. You love the people you're around, you know them, you trust them, and it just feels so good for you to be around these particular people. And it's not about quantity so much for you, it's more about quality of relationship, quality of friendship. Yeah, you might have a really big circle of friends. That's beautiful. If that feels so good for you, then that is perfect for you. But I know 4/6 projectors who very much like to keep to themselves, and they have got a very small group of people who they feel comfortable with. And their impact is huge. It ripples out tenfold because they are so bold, I guess, and staunch in their energy that they go, you know what? I'm not for everyone. As projectors, we're not for everyone. I'm not for everyone. I don't want to be for everyone. And these are the people I feel comfortable with. So this fourth line energy is, to me, really fixed. You're fixed in, I guess, externalizing what you know. And this is your impact. This is your influence. And you can kind of feel your sixth line energy coming through here a little bit, because your sixth line is 3 distinct phases. So ages 0 to 30, you're in your first phase. It's more like the third line energy, trial and error, experimentation, falling down, getting back up, falling down. I'm a third line. I do this all the time. But this is how you figure things out in your first 30 years of life. And it's correct for you. There's not a lot of stability there, but this is how you are figuring out who's meant to be in your life as your fourth line person. And you are experimenting with relationships, and you are finding out that, okay, yeah, these people are for me, and whoa, these people are not for me at all. And when you move into your second phase of life as a sixth line person, which in human design terms is known as going on the roof, this is where a bit more stability can come through, because what's happening when you're on the roof is literally you're looking down at your first 30 years going, okay, cool. All right. I see why that happened. I see why that didn't happen. Thank God that didn't happen. I thought that it would be the end of the world if it didn't. It wasn't. It really wasn't meant to happen at all. Great. Thank you, universe, for that not happening to me, even though I thought I had to have this done. And you get to reflect in this second phase of your sixth line energy, and you can form really beautiful, solid friendships from your fourth line in the second phase as well, because you know yourself at a deeper level. You've experienced all of these things, and you know what people really light you up. You know what people you feel safe around. And again, this is where your impact is coming from your lived in experiences from that first phase of your sixth line life. So phase 2 of your sixth line energy is from ages around 30 to 50. So just after your Saturn return through to your Chiron return. And then your third phase energy of the sixth line is all about that role model status, which I believe you are stepping into every day as you move through life as a sixth line person. I don't for a second believe that you have to wait until you turn 50 to become a role model in the sixth line energy. It just depends on how you're moving through life. How are you experimenting with it? How are you leaning into your strategy and authority? What awareness do you have of it? Are you stuck in the pessimism from that first phase energy of that third line experimentation? Are you allowing yourself to move into optimism in that second phase and really moving into optimism in that third phase, which is the role model? And you want to come down off the roof in that particular phase and go, you know what, I'm ready to be back into it, but I'm not taking the risks like I did as a third line in my first phase of my sixth line energy. I'm just here to be who I am, and I'm sharing my wisdom with my people. So beautiful. What beautiful energies to have as that 4-6 person. And so I thought I would actually touch on briefly a 4-6 projector that I know quite well, and the way that she likes to move through the world, because this could be quite comforting for someone else to hear a completely different perspective on a 4-6 projector. Now, this particular person, she doesn't care about having a big circle of friends. She doesn't actually want a big circle of friends. She feels comfortable on her own. She likes to be in her own space, but she prefers to connect online. Her business is online, and this is where she fills her cup up with her people from online interaction. But if you asked her to be, I guess, in person with lots of different people, she'd go, oh, no, thank you. That doesn't feel good to me at all. She's very selective with who she allows into her inner circle as a 4-6 projector. And I just love watching this, because there is a lot out there that says if you've got this fourth line energy, that you have to be social, that you have to always be in connection with someone else. But this can lead to projector burnout. You can be overly socializing because you're thinking, oh, I've got to prove myself here, or I have to show up to this because this is my energy, my fourth line energy. And oh, what if I get an invitation from going to this? And it's okay to think this if it's coming from a place of deep trust and this knowing. If it's coming from fear and you're rushing through life and you're pushing and forcing these things as a 4-6, it's not going to feel very good for you. So you get to decide, how do you want to be with your people? Do you want to be like the person that I know, perhaps, and you love that online connection? Or are you believing that it has to be in person, or vice versa? There's so many nuances to this particular energy, but what happens, I think, when you are experiencing these 6 line energies, even if you can't really feel it that much, it will be happening. When you are acknowledging those and you are aware of those, I think it brings so much richness forward for you as a 4th line person. Because as a 4th line, you're not here to dull your light for anybody. You're not here to kind of change your ways to make someone else feel more comfortable. You are fixed in who you are. And this is a beautiful thing. Society expects us to bend and morph and change. And as a 4th line person, you're probably thinking, you know what? I'm really bloody friendly, but I'm not changing myself for anybody. And this is magnetic. This is impactful. This is influential. It might be a little bit triggering for some people as well, but these people will probably be going, you know what? There's something about that person that I'm really drawn to, even though they're making me feel a little bit uncomfortable because of how bold they are. I'm really drawn to them. And this is how the trust starts to develop. And this is how strangers are no longer strangers. They become friends. They become part of your inner circle because they've looked at you externally. They've seen what you're about. And, you know, you're going, this is who I am. I'm bold. I'm staunch. Take it or leave it. If you don't like it, bad luck. And people love this. Some people will say that they don't, but people love this, and they want to be in your world, because not everyone has this capacity to do that. And not everyone's energy is made for that either. So this 4-6 energy is wonderful. There is just so much to explore about the 4-6 projector, and there's no way I can fit it in to this short video. So we've actually created a beautiful training, or an offering, if you will, specifically for you as a 4-6 projector. And we invite you with open arms to come and join us in this. In this training, we dive deep into the line 4, deep into the line 6. We tie it together as a 4-6 projector. We talk about how to thrive as a 4-6 projector, how to support someone who is a 4-6. So if you're watching this because you've got colleagues or friends or children or parents or whatever it might be, someone that's a 4-6 projector, there's some tips and tricks for you in there as well. Charlie interviews a wonderful 4-6 special guest. There are mantras, there's a guided meditation. We talk about how to combine your authority as a projector with your 4-6 profile as well, and how that can feel really harmonious for you. So we invite you to come and join us for this. It's $49 US, which is so amazing. And it's all pre-recorded, so you can watch in your own time. It's just lots of 4-6 magic, especially for projectors. So you can find the link for that just below, maybe to the side. And we'd love to have you with us for this. We really, really would. So if you feel called to, take it through your beautiful authority, figure out if it's for you. And if it is, then come and join us. But that is a tiny bit about the 4-6 projector. There is so much more to unpack and explore with this wonderfully impactful, powerful profile that you have. So I hope this has been insightful, helpful, positive, all of those beautiful things. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye for now.